Hey everyone, thank you for taking time and joining me on your mat today. The sequence that I have planned for you all today is focused on back bends, twists, and a little bit of core. So I will cue in the middle of hip openers that if you would like to come over to some wall space for that support, that you can take that. So maybe if you would like to do that, free up some space on your wall now. Other props that we will use are our block or a stack of books, a little step stool or a chair, whatever we need, and a blanket to just boost up the seat, giving yourself some cushion in other positions. And we will get started today in a nice comfy seat of your own choosing. You can have your legs crossed, you can have your knees bent, you can have legs extended. You could sit into a chair if you would like. Wherever you are, we will root down through the seat, kind of toggling side to side, forward and back. And settling down through the sit bones. Lengthening up through the spine and roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Hands either resting on top of the thighs or let them stack in the lap. And your gaze can either rest out in front of you, a couple feet, relaxed and opened eyes, or you can close them, drawing your focal point inward. Softening any tension held in the face, in the hips, and the low back. Letting the belly fill up with breath on the inhale, expanding through the rib cage. And on your exhales, the belly falls in. And a little constriction in the abdominals, pushing air from the lungs back to the environment. Observing the quality of mind and body here at the beginning of class. Revisiting that as we go along. And if it's helpful for you today, maybe setting a focal point or an intention, something you can return to throughout class. Maybe the breath is your anchor. Or you have a personal resolve, something you're working towards or for. Letting that continually bring you back. And let's move with that intention. We'll blink the eyes open here. Grounding through the seat and inhale, reach the arms to your sides, maybe cactus if you need space beside you. And then exhale, rotate to your left, bringing the right hand towards your left leg. Left fingertips land behind you and root through the seat. We'll inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate any further to the left. Gaze can follow. Full breath in the belly. Inhale, return through center, arms reach. And exhale, rotate to the right. Left hand towards the right leg, right fingertips land behind you. Grounding through the sit bones, inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, rotate. Gaze can follow. Inhale, we'll return through center. Exhale, release your hands down by your sides. Keeping length, shoulder blades draw together, and then reach your chin forward and tuck your chin to your chest. Head completely heavy. Full breath in the belly here. And connecting through the right fingers, we'll roll the chin over to the left shoulder. Down through the center, over to the right shoulder, connecting through the left fingers. Chin rolls to your chest. And inhale, lift the gaze through the midline. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Softening through the hips and the low back. Inhale through center. And exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, releasing your hands, and we'll press ourselves forward to a tabletop, padding with your blanket if you would like a little support under the knees. And we'll inhale, drop the belly button towards the floor, lift gaze and tailbone. And on your exhales, push into the palms, round your back, tuck chin and tailbone under. Inhales, drop the belly, lift the gaze. And exhales, round. Spine to a neutral position. Bringing your knees to the width of the mat, big toes in towards center, and then now lowering towards your forearms. You can either stay with the arms extending as you tilt the pelvis forward and let the belly and heart melt down, Anahatasana, heart melting pose. Or you could join the palms, bend at the elbows, and bring the thumbs towards the back of the neck. Full breath wherever you are. Re-extending the arms. We'll inhale, press ourselves up to a tabletop. And now exhale, bring your left palm to the center of the mat. And inhale, open the torso to the right. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left, palm faces up, shoulder relaxes down. Inhale, lengthen through the crown, tilt the pelvis forward, and exhale, rotate any further to the left. Option, you can extend the left arm out in front of you. You could reach the arm overhead or wrap your arm around your torso. Replace the left hand to the mat. Belly button drawn in, inhale, open to the right. Exhale, release your right hand down, and we'll switch. Inhale, open to the left, reaching the left arm. Exhale, thread the left arm under the right, palm facing up. And any variation with this right arm, you can offset it to the side. You could reach in front or wrap it around. We'll keep length, inhale, reaching through the crown, and exhale, rotating any further to the right side. Releasing the right hand back down, pull the belly button in, and inhale, open to the left. Exhale, release your left hand down. Bring your knees underneath your hips, toes tuck under. We'll inhale in tabletop. Exhale, pressing up to downward facing dog. So pedal it out here Grounding through the palms. You could set your blanket to the side if you had it under you here. And any variations, any wiggles, finding yourself at home in this downward facing dog. We'll inhale here. Exhale, step your feet to a forward fold. So keep a good bend at the knees. Pull the belly button in and press into your feet to take pressure out of the hands. Fingertips either dangle. You could clasp elbows and hang heavily, really getting into the hamstrings. Maybe interlace fingers behind the back and extend the arms overhead. Release your hands wherever you have them. Bend at the knees, press into the feet. Inhale, halfway lift, reach through the crown. Exhale, fold forward. Bend at your knees, press into the feet. Inhale, sweep arms up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Couple breaths here. Reconnecting to your intention, your focus. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs, readjust anything you need here. And come up to the top of the mat. Check down at your feet, having parallel and hip wide between them. Rolling side to side, forward and back. Lengthening up through the spine, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale, sweep arms overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, stepping your feet to a plank pose, holding here. Shoulders over the wrists. Pull the belly button in, reaching through the heels as you lengthen through the crown. Inhale. Exhale, either lower the knees or keep them lifted. We'll bend at the elbows, keeping them in close to the rib cage as you slowly lower to your stomach. Tops of your feet to the floor. Quadriceps engaged. Pull the belly button in. And inhale, lengthen through the crown as you float your shoulders. So very little, if any, pressure is in the hands. Pull the shoulder blades together and down the back. Full breath here. Inhale. Exhale, lower your shoulders, tuck your toes, pull the belly button in, and inhale, press either through a tabletop or a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out here, shake your head no, and yes. We'll inhale. Exhale, step or hop your way to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, folding forward. One breath, one movement on this round. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or hop to a plank. We'll inhale and exhale over. Inhale, baby cobra, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. One round of sun salutation B here. Inhale, sweep arms overhead. And exhale, bend at the knees, chair pose. So feet together if the knees are wanting to press together. Feet can be separate if you keep the knees separate. Soften through the low back. Pull the belly button in and shoulders relax down away from the ears as you reach through the fingers. Inhale. Exhale, sink another inch. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, hips high, head heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. You can take a float or skip it and meet in down dog. Ground through the palms. Head completely heavy. Heels sinking towards the mat. Tilting forward in the pelvis. So now big toes draw in towards touching. We'll inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, shift the shoulders forward, draw the knee in towards the nose, chin tucks. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Press into the palms, inhale, re-extend. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Press into the palms, inhale, reach up. And now exhale, shift the shoulders forward and step the right foot to a lunge. Warrior one from here, come up onto your fingertips. Release your left heel to the mat, pull the belly button in, press into the feet and inhale, lift the torso and arms. Readjust if you need. Right toes pointing straight forward, left toes are at a 45-degree angle in. Draw the right hip back, the left hip forward. Soften down through the feet, keeping length through the spine. Shoulders soften away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, step the right foot to a plank. Exhale, take a float or skip it. We'll meet in a downward facing dog. Switching sides here, we'll draw the big toes in towards touching. Inhale, reach the left leg high. And exhale, shift the shoulders forward, draw the knee in towards the nose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Press into the palms. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Press into the palms. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, shift forward and step the left foot to a lunge. Drop the right heel to the floor, warrior one. Pull the belly button in, press into the feet and inhale, lift the torso and arms. Keeping the left hip drawing back, the right hip pulling forward. Root down through the feet and keeping your lengthened spine. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step the left foot to plank. Exhale, take a float or skip it. Meeting in downward facing dog. Big toes, draw in towards touching. We'll inhale here. And exhale, step or hop your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, reach through the crown. Exhale, fold forward. Bend at the knees, lower your seat, pull the belly button in and inhale, lift to chair. Readjust the stance if you need. Press into the feet, inhale, reaching the arms straight up. And exhale, hands to your heart. So shake out the arms, shake out the legs, readjust anything you need here. You'll come up to the top of the mat and have your right foot out in front, lifting the toes, spread them out, and plant them down. Pour your weight over into the right foot, little bend at the knee. Steady your gaze somewhere out in front, maybe hands to heart. And now floating the left foot when you're ready. One-legged mountain. Inhale. And exhale, bending at the right knee, and step the left foot towards the space behind you. Crescent lunge, so get yourself in a nice stance. Readjust if you need here. Bend the right knee directly over the ankle. Pull the right hip back, the left hip forward, and pressing through the back heel. We'll inhale, extend through the arms, and reach out through the right leg. And exhale, re-bend at the right knee, cactus the arms, and reach the heart forward. Inhale, lengthen the arms, lengthen the right leg. Exhale, re-bend at the knee and elbows. One more, inhale, reach. And exhale, bend. Now, inhale, reach just the arms up. And exhale, rotate your torso to the right side, extending the arms to the side. Maybe the gaze follows the right hand. Inhale, reach the arms straight up. And exhale, open the torso to the left, warrior two, arms reaching to your sides. So check down at your feet, readjust the stance if you need. And now here's the option where if you would like to come over to some wall space, feel free to press up against the wall for our hip opening standing poses. So right knee directly over the ankle, trace it towards the pinky toe, and open the torso away from the wall or to the left side. Arms are even. Use your peripherals to check in. Gaze turns over the right hand. Exalted warrior, we'll inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left palm, left thigh, reach the right arm up and back along the wall if you're using it. Draw the belly button in and inhale through a warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle pose, right forearm, right thigh. Left arm is either over the ear or let it wrap around the torso. Taking any variations from here. If you like to take a bind and you have that in your practice and you feel warm enough, feel free to take that. Or maybe a half moon or a triangle pose, whatever you'd like to squeeze in here. Lower the gaze, pull the belly button in, and inhale, use the left arm to lift you, extending the right leg. Exhale, release your arms down. Pivot on your right heel. Toes will point in, heels will point out, and bring them in a little closer. Goddess pose. So arms reaching to the sides on the inhale. And then exhale, bend at the elbows, bend at the knees. So readjust your stance if you need to here. Softening through the low back, pull the belly button and shoulder blades, draw together, reaching through the fingers. Press into the feet, inhale, reach the arms and the legs. Exhale, rebend at the knees and the elbows. Press into the feet, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Pressing into the feet, inhale, reaching out. And exhale, bend. Pressing into the feet, we'll inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to your hips. Pivoting on your heels, toes point in, heels point out. Ground through the feet, we'll inhale, lengthen. And exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Hands either towards the block or the floor. Or hands can clasp behind you and extend the arms overhead. Releasing your hands wherever you have them. We'll bring the left hand towards either the floor or the block on the inside between the feet here. Taking a twist. So inhale, opening the torso to the right side, reaching the right arm overhead. Inhale. Exhale, release your right hand down. And inhale, open to the left. Grounding through the feet as you rotate. Inhale. Exhale, release your left hand down. We'll inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, hands to the hips. Pull the belly button in, little bend at the knees. And inhale the rest of the way up. Exhale here. One more big breath. And either heel toe your feet in towards center or jump them together, and then we'll come back up to the top of the mat here for our left side. So we'll bring the toes out in front, lifting them up, spread them out, plant them down, pouring your weight over into the left foot, little bend at the knee. And hands can be at the heart and floating the right foot when you're ready. Toes of the right foot can flex in. Hands can be supporting around the heart center, maybe hug an imaginary ball or tree. We'll inhale. Exhale, bend at the left knee and step the right leg straight back, crescent lunge. Readjust the stance if you need. Keep the hips squaring, left hip back, right hip forward, extending through the back heel as you reach up through the crown. Inhale, extend the arms and the left leg. Exhale, bend at the left knee and cactus the arms, send the heart forward. Inhale, reach the arms, extend the leg. Exhale, bend at the knee and the elbows. One more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach just the arms overhead. And exhale, rotate open. Reverse, revolving crescent lunge. Gaze can follow the back hand. Reaching through the back heel, keep the left knee over the ankle. Inhale, reach the arms straight up, crescent lunge. Exhale, open to warrior two, pivoting on the ball of the right foot, release the heel, and maybe coming over to some wall space. All right. So warrior two, left knee directly over the ankle, tracing it towards the wall or pinky toe, opening the torso to the right side. Shoulder blades are pulling towards one another and down the back as we reach the arms to the sides. Gaze turns over the left hand. Inhale. Exhale, exalted warrior, right palm, right thigh, reaching the left arm up and back. Draw the belly button in. Inhale through a warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Left forearm, left thigh, reaching the right arm either over the ear or let it wrap around the torso. Any variations from here, maybe playing with other postures if you'd like, a little triangle, a little half moon, maybe a bind. Draw the belly button in. Inhale, use the right arm to lift you, extend the left leg. And exhale, release the arms down. Pivoting on your left heel, heel toe the feet in close or jump them together. And then now we'll come back to the right side here. Again, we are gonna take the one-legged standing mountain. So bringing your right foot out in front, lifting the toes, spread them out, plant them down. Pour your weight over into the right foot, little bend at the knee. And floating the left foot when you're ready. Hands can be at the heart. Maybe out to the sides, wherever feels supportive here. Now we'll inhale. Exhale, bend at the right knee and step the left foot straight back, crescent lunge. So now hands are at the heart here, keeping a lengthened spine, reaching through the left heel. And now we'll inhale. Exhale, rotate your torso to the right side, maybe staying vertical again, reaching the arms, or bring your left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Readjust the stance if you need. Always feel free to drop your left knee as well if you'd like. Inhale to find length. And exhale, pressing into the palms, rotate any deeper. Now, pull the belly button in, press into the feet, and inhale, come back to a crescent lunge. And exhale, drop your left heel to the floor, warrior one. So now, I'd like for you all to play a little bit with the arms and the torso and the hips here in warrior one. So keeping the hips squaring as best you can, other than when you open to the sides, but notice when that limitation is met. I'm just playing around with the shoulders. And then now, keeping your left arm overhead, reach your right arm behind you and reach towards the left leg. Now, ground through the feet, inhale, reaching up and back with the left hand. Revolving, exalted warrior. Now, inhale, return through warrior one. Exhale, settle into your feet. Inhale, extend the right leg. And exhale, hinge at the hips, folding into a pyramid pose. So hands can drop towards the floor, maybe grabbing your block. Maybe hands are clasped behind you and extending the arms overhead. Connecting down through all of the points of the feet. Right hip draws back, left hip pulls forward. Lengthening through the crown on the inhale. And exhale, folding any deeper. And again here, I will open up this posture for any things that you would like to add. Maybe a revolving triangle. Maybe a little revolving half moon. Maybe a standing split. Or warrior three. Whatever you're feeling. Now we'll inhale. Exhale, take your time. We're going to step the left foot forward to a forward fold. Shake your head no, and yes. Bending at the knees, press into the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend at the knees, press into your feet. Inhale, sweep arms up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs, and we will switch sides here. Bringing the left foot out in front of you, lifting the toes, spread them out, planting them down. Pour your weight over into the left foot, little bend at the knee. Steady your hands, and when you are ready, float the right foot out in front. Toes can be flexing in towards the knee. Sole of the foot can be kind of pointing down. Inhale. Exhale, bend at the left knee and step the right foot straight behind you, crescent lunge. And now let's inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate your torso to the left, maybe staying vertical and extending the arms again. Or this time, maybe right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Readjust the stance if you need, maybe dropping the knee. Grounding through your foundation. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. And exhale, rotate any further to the left. Pull the belly button in, lower the gaze, pressing into the feet and inhale, coming back through a crescent lunge. And exhale, release the right heel to the floor, warrior one. Okay, so now again, you can play with the rotation of the arms in warrior one. Noticing when you open to the right side in this case, where that limitation happens based on the feet placement. And now, we'll keep the right arm reaching up. Reach the left hand back, maybe making contact with the right leg. If not, you can just reach the left hand straight behind you. And we'll inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, reach up and back through the right hand. Pull the belly button in. Inhale, lift the torso, reaching the left arm. And exhale, releasing into your warrior one. Inhale, lengthen the left leg. Exhale, release your hands either to the hips or fold straight forward, pyramid pose. Hands can come to a block, the floor, or clasped hands can extend behind you. Opposite pinky on the bottom if you did that on the first side. Let the back of the neck lengthen. Notice if you're kind of falling into the big toe mound of the back foot. Really keep the pinky toe mound active. Quadriceps of the left leg engaged as we lengthen the hamstrings. And any fun variations from here that you enjoy. Revolving triangle, standing split, warrior three. Wherever you are, slowly meeting back down in a pyramid pose. Little bend at the left knee. We'll inhale. And exhale, step the right foot forward. Forward fold. Shake your head no. And yes. Bend at the knees, press into your feet, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bend at the knees, press into your feet, inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. So I wanted to take a little different balancing pose. We haven't done this one in a while. So if you would like to have a strap for this one, feel free to grab like a scarf or anything you have handy and loop it to create. We're going to take a Natarajasana, King Dancer pose. Always feel free to come over to some wall space and anchor a hand if you would like. So starting with the right foot forward, we'll lift up the toes, spread them out, and plant them down. Pour your weight over into the right foot and have a little bend at the knee. And then reach the left arm to the side like you're holding a tray. When you're ready, kick the left foot into the left hand or into your loop, your strap. And inhale, reach the right arm overhead. Keep the left knee drawing in towards the midline. And exhale, hinge at the right hip, extending forward. King Dancer pose. So the left knee stays pulling in towards the center, even as you extend out. Gaze may lift to meet the right fingers. It's okay if you fall a little. Find some surface to grab onto if you need. And now we'll inhale, lift the torso. Exhale, release the left foot down next to the right and shake it all out. And then we'll switch sides here. Left foot out in front, lifting the toes, spread them out, plant them down. Pour your weight over into the left foot, little bend at the knee. Holding the right arm to the side like you're holding a tray, and then kick the foot into the hand when you're ready. Inhale, reach the left arm overhead, keep the right knee drawn in, and exhale, kick the right foot into the right hand as you hinge at the left hip. Full breath here. Draw the belly button in. Inhale, lift the torso. And exhale, release the right foot and shake it all out here. Oh yeah. So let's come back up to the top of the mat. We'll ground through the feet, lengthen up through the spine, and roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Full breath. Returning to your focus, your intention. Connecting through the feet. We'll blink the eyes open if they were closed, and inhale, sweep arms overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Little bend at the knees as you need. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, and either step straight to a downward facing dog, or take a final flow here if you would like. We'll inhale, and exhale, release the knees to the mat. Send sit bones towards the heels. Arms can extend and the forehead lowers, child's pose. Any variations here that feel comforting to you, maybe knees wide, maybe having a blanket underneath you, maybe stacking the hands. Walking your hands over to the left-hand side, grounding through the palms, breathing into the side body. Back through center and over to the right. Grounding through the palms, breathing into the ribcage. Back to the center. We'll inhale, press ourselves up to a tabletop. And from here we are going to lower onto our stomach. So feel free to add any extra padding, any extra cushion underneath the hip bones. Okay. So Sphinx pose. So pull the belly button in as you float the shoulders and bring the forearms underneath you. And now tops of the feet are to the floor. Have a little bit of space between the feet. Quadriceps are engaged. Belly button is drawn in. And now keeping length out through the crown, pull the shoulder blades together and down the back. Inhale, and exhale, we'll lower down, so send your elbows out, stack your hands, and rest your forehead on top. option here, maybe bend at the knees, windshield wiper the legs side to side, releasing any tension in the low back. Or you can have a little wiggle in the hips. And we'll take another Sphinx pose here. Coming back to center with the chin. Elbows draw in closer as we float the shoulders. Keep the belly button drawn in as you transition. And once again here, so reach out through the fingers, gripping at the earth. Tops of the toes are to the floor, also connecting. Quadriceps engaged, and pull the belly button in, shoulder blades draw together, length out through the crown. And now we're going to take a forearm plank from here. So you could take a tabletop instead and then make your way there, or come straight in from a Sphinx pose, toes tuck under, pull the belly button in, and press into the feet and the forearms, lifting up the hips, reaching through the heels and the crown. Now, any additional abdominal work that you'd like to play with here, you could maybe do some little hip dips, or some knee to elbow. Wherever you are, we'll inhale. Exhale, release your knees to the mat. Press ourselves up to a tabletop and bring either side of the hip to the floor. Swing your legs forward to come onto your seat. All right. So let's take our block, bring it out in front of us, and then take your blanket. If you unfolded it, you can fold it back up and bring it under your seat. Okay. So legs extend wide here. Toes flexing in, quadriceps engaged. Root down through the seat and inhale, lengthen up through the spine. And on your exhale, let the right hand slide along the inside of the right leg, opening the torso to the left. And inhale, reach the left arm up. And exhale it over towards the right foot. Draw the belly button in and inhale, return through center. Exhale here. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, left hand slides along the inside of the left leg, opening the torso to the right, and inhale, reach the right arm. Exhale, right hand towards the left foot. Right quadriceps are engaging to ground the thigh bone. Pull the belly button in and inhale, use the right arm to lift you. Exhale, release your right hand down. And we'll bring the hands to a block out in front of you. So we'll ground through the seat and inhale, lengthen up through the spine. Shoulder blades draw together and exhale, lead with your heart as you fold forward. So you can stay up on the fingertips, the palms, or maybe lower to the forearms. Wherever you are, keep your ground, keeping your lengthened spine, and gradually let the head become heavy. Draw the belly button in. We'll inhale, walk the hands up, lift the torso. Lean back and extend the legs straight out in front of you. Toes flexed in, quadriceps engaged. Press down through the seat and inhale, lengthen. Shoulder blades pull together and exhale, fold forward, lead with the heart, keeping your ground, reach through the crown, and head is heavy. Listening to the low back, if it is saying no to any of this movement, you can lift the torso, taking some pressure out, bend at the knees and pull the belly button in. So it gives the hamstrings a little slack, it gives the hips a little bit of space, and therefore the low back as well, a little bit of roominess. Draw the belly button in, and inhale, walk your hands up, lift the torso, and we'll lean back, we'll bend at the knees, and scoot your seat in close to the heels, and either slowly lower down with engagement or hug and roll your way down. Once you arrive, little sway side to side, back of the head rolls with you. Hands to the knees and circle clockwise and counter. And now bridge pose from here. We'll release the feet to the floor. Heels in close to the seat, hip width distance between them. Arms in close to the sides, palms face up. And on the inhale, press into your feet, lift the hips. Inner thighs engaging towards one another. Heart reaches up towards the chin. Chin lifts away from the heart and shoulder blades work any closer together underneath. Full breath here. We'll inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down, a vertebrae at a time. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. And either let the knees fall in together or extend the legs all the way out in front. Feet splaying open about the width of the mat. Feel free to take any other favorite final movements here. Maybe a little happy baby, a plow into shoulder stand, or legs up the wall. Maybe a final reclining twist is calling your name. And finding any items of comfort, any socks, a little jacket, whatever you need to feel cozy. Send the mind through the body, searching for any tension, any holding. And soften what you can to the floor. And thanking yourself for showing up today for this practice and doing this work both mentally and physically. And thank your body for always doing its best and trying its hardest every moment of every day for you. And I'll stay here for the next few moments, observing natural breath, and let the mind stay easy, resting here in Shavasana, corpse pose. space around. Deepening the breath once again here. Finding any micro movements. Wiggle fingers and toes. Circle wrists and ankles. And reach your arms overhead, a full length stretch, fingers to toes. And you'll curl to one side, tuck in the knees and use a bicep for a pillow. The earth supports you another moment or so here. And on an inhale, we'll press ourselves up to a nice comfy seat. Ground down through the sit bones. Lengthen up through the spine. And roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Joining your hands at your heart, maybe pressing thumbs to the sternum. And we can complete our class together with an om, joining if you would like. We'll inhale. Wonderful. So thank you all for joining in practice today and allowing me to guide you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you soon. The divine within me honors and sees the divine within each one of you. Namaste. So thank you all. I hope you are enjoying your time, and we will see you soon. I'll just try to keep posting videos. At this point, we have about 5, so that gives you some variety. And again, I will just try to keep making up some new sequences so that y'all have some interchangeable things for each week. Yay! Namaste.